perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Christie. And here's Giannis. Nice D from Lawrence.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the dunk by James.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Christie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Pass to Giannis. The great grabs the miss. Giannis has gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. Here's Love, drives to the hoop. Basket good. Love's got 10 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
From 13, Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from Lawrence.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Christie. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard, that's for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's the great. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's the great. He's got 27. He gets that one. The great's got 29 in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Outside, James. Pass to the great. Back to James. It's a pick by Love. Here's Lawrence. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giannis kicks to Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
The 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Here's the great. He's guarded by Nurkic. Lawrence, good on the triple. The great's got 32 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Christie with the screen on McDaniels. Leonard against McDaniel. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Pass to the great. It's rebounded by Gray.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Nurkic dishes to Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. to the inside. Clock at 6, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's the great. It's good. The great's got 36.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Jackson in the corner. Outside Leonard. And Dawkins pulls it down. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's the great. He's got 36, and the shot is good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And that one misses. He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And yes, it's good. Smart's got 8 points.
And Smart doesn't go to the mid-range often, but he's an opportunistic scorer. He'll take any good look you give him.
Pass to Jackson from past the arc. They get it back. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's the great. Boom, he jams it straight down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
.107 left to play here in the second quarter. Poole with it. Pass to Jackson. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. The great's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Dawkins. And he comes up with the deuce.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. The three from Poole. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in. The great's got 40 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The great grabs the miss. The great's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. The Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Clippers.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Taking a look at the Lakers, we've got the great. James is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Hood Schifino in at the point.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Giannis. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Pass from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Here's Hood Schifino. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The great grabs the miss. The Lakers on offense. Kicks it out to James. Drills the three-pointer. James has got 16.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Giannis outside. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Off target with his 3.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's the great, guarded by Jackson. Lawrence passes to McDaniels. Here's the great, and he has 42. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
Well, you look at the great. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing you already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Lawrence. They get the rebound. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
A guy who's all about team, Zubac. Very unselfish.
Here's the great Zubac defending. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Pass to Zubac. Poole kicks to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Giannis. And here is Zubac. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by James.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's the great Zubac defending. Stolen by Zubac. And here is Poole. He's got 6. And the wide open shot from Green. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Stolen by Zubac. Baseline try, and it's Green missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Count it.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Clippers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Poole finds Zubac. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Coming on the floor for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt. Awoma.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Antetokounmpo passes to Zubac. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Antetokounmpo. And the Clippers miss again.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Lakers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And the Lakers turn it over again.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the great. The past month has been surreal. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Christie's checked in for the Lakers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Leonard. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 17 now.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Here's the great, guarded by Green. And the basket by the great.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. away. And stolen by James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
The Clippers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And the Clippers miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's whoa!
Yikes.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Goodness gracious.
Now, here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. Shoots from 12. Lakers with the rebound. Here's Lawrence. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now, Poole. He's got 6. Leonard with the ball. To halt the run. The shot, no good. Here's Lawrence. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
And the basket by the great.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 10 points for Ivica Zubac.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Poole, no good. Christie, the pass to Lawrence. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. And to Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was huge!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's the great, and it's in there. The great's got 58.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, Green. Excellent defense from Lawrence. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Poole. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. Yep, that one goes in there. Zubats has got 10 points in the quarter.
Now, Zubats really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Here's Lawrence. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Clippers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. To the inside. Antetokounmpo passes to Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
A different look for the Clippers. Nurkic checked in for Zubats. Christie subbed in for Jordan Poole. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Pass to Dawkins. Back to Dunn. Three-pointer on the way. Drops in the tray. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Green kicks to Nurkic. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Christie the pass to Giannis. Shoots from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Giannis has got 14.
Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
Here's Lawrence. Look at that.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And here's Green outside. The great grabs the miss. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. With a huge lead at the break, safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Yeah, it's impossible to stop Giannis on the drive. You combine the length, the quickness, the strength. It really is insane.
First personal
And
foul.
here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
First one falls for him. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
Leonard on the wing. No good on the three. Leonard against Dawkins. Pass to the great. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Here's Gray for three. It's rebounded by Lawrence. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Leonard. Cans the shot from the wing. Leonard's got 19 points.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Pass to the great. Now here's Smart, defended by Christie. Lakers passing it around. Here's the great. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Clippers. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
Here's the great Antetokounmpo defending. The great misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Clippers. And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Leonard against Dawkins. And it's Leonard missing. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's the great. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Clippers making a switch here. Poole's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Awoma's checked in. Both free throws good from Lawrence. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's the great. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here is Poole. Leonard on the wing. The 15-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short. Lakers shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Medu. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Pass to Poole. Down low. Giannis is double. Here's Christie. No good that time. Here's the great, covered by Giannis. Here's Lawrence. From the stripe, and he nails the jumper. The great's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, rejected by Lawrence. Here's Awoma. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Lawrence. And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Poole, the pass to Christie. Outside Leonard. Giannis sets a screen for Leonard. Driving in. Nice touch on the back shot. Leonard's got 21.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Here's Lawrence. Connects again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Over to the left wing. Here's Leonard. Lakers with the rebound. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Lawrence. Bucket is good.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Another miss by Leonard. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And he makes that one.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, good with the triple.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's Leonard. To end the run. And no good that time.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Out in his own on the break. Here's Christie. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with a steal?
Outside, Smart. Out left to the wing. To the wing on the left. Lakers working the ball around now. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Lawrence. That's another rebound. Such ferocity on the board.
That's 40 for the game. He's just outworking everybody.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Clark. Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by the Clippers.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Jackson. The three from Poole. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
A nice shot by Hood-Schifino.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Pass to the Great. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Marcus Smart.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Clippers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Jackson misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Hits it again. Wow.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Poole with the screen for Green. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Hood-Schifino. Smart on the wing. Here's the Great. Zubats defending. Stolen by Zubats. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Owomo with the rebound. Owomo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the Great.
Oh, wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Giannis. Hands it from downtown.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Jackson's gotten half of his three-pointers to fall for him. 3 of 6 on the night. Clark the pass to Lawrence. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Great.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Stolen by Zubats. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by the Great.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Jackson. The kick out to Poole. Here's Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Yep, it counts.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Giannis outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.